Good morning, students of Standard 12. Today we are going to discuss topic gel electrophoresis from chapter 11, biotechnology, principles and processes. Gel electrophoresis. It is a technique for separating DNA fragments based on their size. So students, gel electrophoresis actually is a technique for separating DNA fragments based on their size. So students, gel electrophoresis actually is the process which is being used in genetic engineering. So students, we can understand the concept of gel electrophoresis if we concentrate on this picture. So students, here you can notice that the DNA strands are being initially cut by the help of different enzymes, which are usually the restriction endonuclease type 1, type 2 and type 3. Thereafter, with the help of nitrocellulose paper, it has been separated, and thereafter by the help of gel electrophoresis, the different shape and size of the DNA are being further separated, and the whole process takes place on the agarose gel solution. Students, this is why this process is termed as gel electrophoresis. Initially, DNA is being cut into fragments by restriction endonuclease. So students, we can easily understand here that when the DNA has to be arranged according to their length. So before the DNA gets arranged according to their length, it needs to be cut, and the specific enzyme which is required to cut the DNA is the restriction endonuclease. So students, restriction endonuclease is also of three types: type 1, type 2 and type 3. So students, for specific cutting of the DNA at distinct positions, restriction endonuclease type 3 is generally being utilized. So students, we can understand the first process of the gel electrophoresis, where we can notice in this picture that the DNA, which you can here also see students, is further with the help of the restriction enzyme has been cut into huge number of small fragments, which are also called as restriction fragments. So students, these fragments which you can see here, which are the fragments of the DNA, needs to be arranged according to their length, and this is what is we call it as gel electrophoresis. DNA further being negatively charged can be isolated with the help of electric field. So students, here we can notice that DNA is actually negatively charged, and to isolate this negatively charged DNA there is requirement of electric field. So students, here you can notice electrical appliance where the small fragments of the DNA are being placed and the device is having two separate plates, which is the negative plate and the positive plate. So students, here you can notice easily that there are two electrodes, negative electrode and the positive electrode, which we can say as the negative plate and the positive plate. Students, we know very well that the DNA is negatively charged. So this DNA are negatively charged. So students, this negatively charged DNA fragments will move towards the positive plate or positive electrode. This happens because the DNA friends are negatively charged and they tend to move towards a positively charged electrode. Students, here you can also notice the direction of movement, which is showing that the DNA movement is tending to move from the negative plate to the positive plate. Students, here the negative and the positive plate is maintained when this electric device is attached to the power supply, so that an electric field is maintained. Agarose is a specific matrix which is used to isolate DNA fragments kept in electric field. So students, the whole process of the separation of the small fragments of the DNA are done on the agarose gel, which is kept in the electric field. So students, here you can notice that the gel electrophoresis is being done on the agarose gel solution. So students, this agarose gel solution helps the easy movement of the small fragments of the DNA towards the positive plate. Students, here the short fragments are able to move from the negative plate to the positive plate quite quickly, whereas the heavier plates are not able to move because of their heavy weight, and as a result both the small fragments and the big fragments get separated according to their weight on the agarose gel solution. Further, the separated DNA fragments are treated with a chemical named ethidium bromide, followed by exposure to UV radiation. So students, further the separated DNA strands according to their length and weight are treated with ethidium bromide followed by exposure of UV radiation. So students, here you can notice that the small fragments of the DNA has been arranged according to their length and weight, where it is being treated with a specific chemical ethidium bromide, and further you can notice here that the UV radiations is being treated on the small DNA fragments. Students, now let us discuss important question. What is the advantage of gel electrophoresis in DNA fingerprinting? Gel electrophoresis helps in the isolation of DNA based on their size, which is further hybridized with radioactive DNA probe. Thank you, students.